This is Jeremy, your friendly neighborhood pharmacist on Medication Minute with Jeremy. This week on Medication Minute, we're going to talk about the COVID-19 pandemic and the holidays, and what you should do to help protect yourself and your family during this holiday season. A few different things are things such as making sure we wash our hands continuously when we touch surfaces, because this is a virus that spreads through the air as well as spreading on other surfaces. If someone sneezes or coughs on something before you touch it, you can potentially get the COVID-19 virus on your hands and then touch your mouth or your eyes or anywhere on your face and end up accidentally getting the virus yourself. So make sure you wash your hands regularly during the day. If your hands start to dry out, of course, you could use lotion or anything, because that does tend to dry it out quite a bit. Another thing to do is, one thing I do with my family is I always carry some hand sanitizer with me. And so if I'm somewhere like in my car where I've gone in from a store and I've just come back to my car, I can use a little bit of hand sanitizer on myself and rub it in my hands so I can at least sanitize my hands until I get somewhere where I can properly wash them. There are also lots of different alcohol wipes. You can wipe down surfaces, Lysol to spray down chairs to keep things sanitized and keep doorknobs sanitized especially, so that it doesn't spread throughout your home or any areas you're going to. And in addition to that, another important thing is social distancing and wearing face masks if you do have to go out. There are many face masks that you can get. You can either get general paper ones, or you can get one character masks and different types of cloth masks like the one I'm wearing. Mine happens to be a Santa Claus. They make many different ones for different holidays, different events, there's even some for like different days of the week. You can have as many as you want, or just wear regular paper masks. So mostly what you're trying to do is make sure that you're not breathing on other people and spreading the virus around to others. If we all do this together, then we all protect each other. And also we want to try to social distance, which is staying about 6 feet away from everybody else so that we're not in direct contact with people, we're not breathing in anyone's face. And there are multiple ways that we can help help by social distancing. Some ways to social distance are we could try to limit going out to the grocery store very much, places or restaurants where there's going to be a lot of people. But you may be wondering, well, how am I going to get groceries if I can't go to Walmart or Food City? And there's it's kind of scary going out around all these other people that may potentially have the virus, may not be wearing face masks and doing things that they're supposed to do like you're trying to do. Well, one thing my family and I do is a lot of stores like Walmart and Food City and Kroger, whatever stores around, Ingles, whatever stores around you tends to have grocery pickup. And a lot of them have an app that you can just load on your phone, go through it. You just got to set up a little sign up really quick. And it's just putting in your information, your phone number, your email, and some method of payment. So when you go through and you pick your groceries that you want, and then you pick a pickup time. And then what it does is you'll then have this reserved pickup time. And everything will be processed and paid. You don't have to give anyone a card or anything. It goes straight through your phone and the credit card information you have in there. Then at your pickup time, you just go up to the store, park in a spot, and just tell them that you're there. Most of them you can do it just on the app, and then someone will come out right to your car, give you your groceries, put them in your car for you, not have to have any contact with them at all if you don't want to. And so that way you're keeping yourself and everyone else safe, and you can still get your groceries and then bring them home. There's lots of other ways to do this with food at restaurants as well. You can either find restaurants that you can call and put it in order, or put it in order on a website and they just pick it up and they'll bring it out to you. Or you could put on your face mask and go in and just grab it and go right out without having to actually sit down at a restaurant around lots of other people. There are a lot of services such as Grubhub and DoorDash where restaurants will partner with these web apps, these apps on your phone. You could pick from what you want, whether it be pizza, ribs, steak, pretty much any kind of restaurant you could think of, or ice cream place, or any place that will usually be on these services. Just put in what you want. You have your payment on there, and they will actually just deliver it straight to your door and leave it there and text you and let you know that your order's at your door. You don't even have to greet a person directly. If you don't want to go into your pharmacy regularly, many pharmacies tend to have medication delivery. You just call your pharmacy and ask, and they can tell you if they have this service, where they can either mail it to you if you're outside of their delivery area, mail it or FedEx, or they can just, or a lot of them will have a delivery driver that will deliver within a certain area, and they could just deliver your medication directly to you and leave it at your door, just hand it right to you, and there's very little contact. You don't have to worry about going around a lot of other people, and then you get your medications and get everything taken care of. Now we know ways to protect ourselves from COVID, but unfortunately no way of protection is completely perfect. Maybe either someone that was around you wasn't protecting themselves and others the way they should have. Maybe they were sick and didn't tell you, or you didn't know. And then you find out later, oh no, this person, this relative, or this friend I was around just told me that they came down with the COVID virus and they're having to stay home and stay in bed. What can you do if you think that you might have been exposed to it? Well, what we can do is there are many doctor's offices that you can go to, and some pharmacies even. A lot of them will have drive-thrus set up that you can go to, and they can do a rapid COVID test on you. Some are covered on your insurance, some may be a small fee. Usually you'll want to call ahead just to make sure that they have enough available and that you don't need to set up an appointment or whatnot. Go and get tested, and then while you're waiting on your results, what you want to do is, if you think that you really or potentially infected to where you're worried about it, what's best is to self-quarantine yourself if you possibly can for up to 14 days. And the reason we do this is, with this virus, they found that anywhere between about day 1 or 2 and day 14, people can get sick. And that unfortunately, before you start to feel bad, before you get a fever, is actually the time that you're most likely to spread it to someone else. So you definitely want to try to quarantine yourself if at all possible, and especially if you find out that you do have the COVID virus. If you do have it, generally you would want to follow up with your doctor, and they can prescribe medications. Just try to get lots of rest, lots of water, try to eat regularly if you can. Basically just keep yourself away from others, and if you know someone that is infected, try to stay away from them for 14 days until you're sure that they're better, so that they can concentrate on getting better, and you can concentrate on making sure that no one else also gets the virus as well. Unfortunately, that may throw a little kinks in some people's, and what people usually do for the holidays. A lot of people like to get together with family, and we still can do that. We just need to make sure that we're careful about it. Make sure that we're wearing our face masks, and we're trying to social distance as we can, washing our hands, using the hand sanitizer, basically doing anything we can to just keep ourselves clean and make sure that we're not spreading this back and forth between each other. And with that said, I wish everyone very happy holidays, and make sure that everyone stays as possibly safe as they can and treats this seriously. This is something we might be dealing with for a little while now, but as long as we do our best to stay safe and stay healthy, we should be just fine and should be able to get through this together. If you have any questions about this virus or anything else, you can always ask your pharmacist or your doctor to get some more information on it. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to like at the bottom and subscribe so you will not miss any of our future content. This has been Medication Minute with Jeremy. Until next time, stay safe and stay healthy.